Hello folks, now I've got a day off of work today. Yes, I said it folks, work. I've finally managed to get a job after 2 years of struggling through it all, but it's great news. So I've been busy as well. Now I've come down to Hiddy Woods because I think a couple of videos ago I actually did a little review of my purchase, which was a little lightweight camping cookset, and I'm going to test it out folks. So I've come here to this beautiful part of Hiddy Woods, and look at these bluebells folks. It's amazing, they're everywhere and the sun is there, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to find a nice spot and give it a whirl. Now it's nice and sheltered today, so hopefully I think the spirit burner will do quite well. So I'm just going to choose a nice spot and going to put the kettle on and going to have some lunch al fresco today, because it's just such a beautiful day, and my new job is pretty good, but it's also been a bit stressful as well, a bit tired. I'm a bit tired, I've got to be honest, and couldn't think of a better way to de-stress for a couple of hours. So I'm going to find somewhere to set up, and we'll be back in a minute. Right then folks, so I found my little spot in amongst the bluebells, and there we go. So got my little fold up chair here today, and I'm going to take a seat. That is perfect, absolutely perfect. So hello folks, so yep, so we're here to chill out, which is the most important thing, and also to test out the new compact cookset. So without further delay, let's get the kettle on. So now obviously you've got my little bag here, okay, and it's probably best if I try and sort of put this down a minute somehow. Hold on a second. So sorry, just sorting out the tripod. And yep, here we go, sorted. Right, so I'm going to put you there. Hopefully you can see what's going on folks. And so out of the bag we get it. So what's for lunch today? Ooh, another MRE bean pasta salad folks. Yeah, it's going to be nice. So we'll put that down to one side in a minute. And we've got some snacks as well. We've got a flapjack and beef jerky folks. Can't beat it. So there we go, the cookset. So I'm going to take it out of the bag anyway, and now hopefully I'll have everything I need in here folks. So put the little bag to one side and let's have a look. So there's the lid, and take that out. Now in here, as you watched the last video, it's pretty much as I packed it, because I've been way too busy folks to mess with it anymore. But we've got coffee, methylated spirits. I changed the little bottle because in the intro video, the little glass bottle, well, I didn't quite like the idea of having broken glass folks in the possible broken glass in the cookset. So I've recycled this little hand sanitizer bottle, which is pretty resilient I think. So it's been in there for about a week now folks, and it's stood up to the mess quite well. So we'll give that a go. Got the fork and spoon, and got my little igniter, and out comes the camp stove. And an interesting addition I've made as well is obviously my cup folks. Now this is an old, I think it's a Swedish Army cup with folding handles, so fits neatly inside the set as well. So I'm going to get that out, because in a minute we're going to have that in a minute. And I've got another coffee sachet, and that's it folks, that's the pot. So I'm going to fold out the handle, and what I might do is actually just move you back over there slightly, folks. So probably a bit blurred out, but so I'll sit down again and gonna get it all out anyway. So now it's always a bit uncertain to start with when you start a new job. It's especially for me. So I'm feeling a bit apprehensive at the moment, but you know, I'm confident it should be okay, folks. So we're going to get the stove out and we're just going to not think about that for a minute. So obviously almost a bit low on fuel in there, folks. So first thing we do is we're going to put some water in this pot, folks. And it's a very small pot. So most of it, save a little bit, I think. Oh, damn it. Bit of grass in there before we start, folks. So, never mind. Now the good thing about this little hand sanitizer bottle is it's got a flip top and you can literally add all the fuel. Now I didn't fill that right up earlier, which may have been a mistake, I'm not sure, but in it goes anyway. And I'm going to use the little Sparkrite reusable match, and hopefully it will work, folks. I think what we'll do is we will resort to the good old-fashioned lighter in a minute, which I've got here. Let me just sort this out a second. Put that away. But usually it works, folks. I think it's just a bit dried out because it hasn't been used that much in the last couple of months. But that always does the trick anyway. So we're going to balance that on top of there, and to add a bit of speed to it, I'm just going to put the lid on there, folks, and see what happens in a minute. Now I'm hoping, really hoping, that there's enough room in that little pot for my MRE, but these things are fairly flexible, folks, and I'm pretty certain I should be able to squish it in there somehow anyway. But we'll might require a coffee first. But this is all new, so this is a brand new pot set, folks, and just trying it out. It's very good actually. It weighs virtually nothing anyway, so hopefully we'll come back in a minute when we've got a boil. Right, folks, so just having a quick snack, just waiting for the stove to boil. Hoping I've got enough fuel for the stove, but it's surprising really, because it's quite busy down here. The car park is full, but I think if you really try, you can actually find a secluded place. It's not that difficult, and obviously I don't think I'm that good a YouTuber yet to actually be doing what I'm doing in front of other people, if you know what I mean. That's why I always try and find a secluded place. But it's nice and relaxing here anyway. Very peaceful. A few dogs barking in the distance, but that's what it's all about. It's a country park, so got the stove there. See how's it doing, I wonder. Oh, we've got steam, folks. Always takes a bit longer with maths, and obviously there is quite a bit of water in there. It is a 1 litre capacity, or I think it's just under 1 litre, folks. But now, the only thing that worries me a little bit about this little stove is basically the rubber grips on the handles. They're warm, but I don't think they're going to melt anyway. So we'll be back in a minute, and hopefully we can get some grub on. Right, so yep, I'm sure you can see there we've got some progress, and yep, it's pretty hot. Right, so it's good news. Now I can hear the sound of a boil, folks, which is good news. So I think what I'm going to do is, without further delay, I'm just going to take a little bit of water out of here. I'm just going to give this little cup a sluice. Just clean it up, it hasn't been used for a while. So have a coffee, I think. Now, because it's a small cup, I think I'm going to use probably half of one of these, possibly. I'd say about, well, actually no, maybe we'll go full hog. And I'm quite happy because I was a bit unsure. I thought I might run out of mess, but still got some in there. Here we go. That's enough. I'm going to put that back on the boil. This is where it gets interesting now, folks, because I'm going to see if I can put this little MRE in there to see if I can bring that to the boil. Now, saved a bit of water, so I think I'll gonna add a bit more water to it. A bit more water going in there, and I think I should have just enough fuel in the stove to actually cook this little MRE. So, wrong spoon. I'm quite pleased with this little Cookset. Actually, I was quite excited about it, and I think this is the first time it's been used, folks. So yeah. Now, metal cup you need to be a bit careful with, because obviously it can get quite hot. So there we go. So just gonna wait for that to boil now, and we'll have some hot water to clean everything up with. So first trial then, I'd say it was pretty good really, and it was very cheap. As if you saw the last video, you would see that you know exactly all about it. I think I put a link in the description to it on a well-known auction website, and you know, it's pretty interesting. I've waited quite a while actually to test this out, and obviously it's going to be the first, well, this is the first use of it. Some aerial activity overhead. Now obviously I was keen to use a little cup to try and you know, basically create a complete lightweight Cookset, folks. So it's all worked out to plan anyway, which is good. So I would recommend this. It's and it does actually weigh virtually nothing, folks. And I only bought out a small rucksack today. So the idea being just to come here and chill out for a while and cook some lunch, folks. But beef jerky is excellent, and I recommend that as a sort of a travelling snack, really. And yeah, so we'll be back when dinner's almost done. So back in a moment. Right then folks, so lesson learned. I think I barely just had enough meth to warm this up. Now obviously it doesn't really matter with these MRE things because you can eat them cold if necessary, but yeah, it's nice. So I'm well happy anyway. I've got some lunch and I've got a cup of coffee here as well. First use of this little kit, but it's brilliant. And a nice cup of coffee. So overall, I would say that this is a result, folks. So I hope you've enjoyed our little break in the woods, and just gonna finish with dinner. Now what we got today? We got bean pasta salad. Bean pasta salad, folks. Another one of these MREs which are amazing, and all sorts of stuff. I was going to say, you know, would I buy this kit again? Yeah, I probably would, because it's I think it's the most lightest, smallest, compact thing I've come across yet, without spending an arm and a leg, folks. So I would definitely give it a thumbs up for me, and hopefully you'll see it more in the future when we're going around and looking at places. And just like to say, got new subscribers as well, more new subscribers, and just like to say thanks for your support, and please remember to click the like button, folks. That's really important, and for me and the channel, thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe. Cheers, folks. Right folks, so you can see there, that's where we were, and we've not left a trace. So hope you've enjoyed this anyway, and it's been good to get out and finally test it. I think I've had it for about well over a week now, and I haven't actually been able to go out and test it out. So it's beautiful here in the woods, and just like to say once again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.